let's talk about how to let go of the pressure to be perfect. I'll tell you guys, doing what I do, being on camera through the Christy Wright show or on stage or Facebook Lives, whatever, I do feel this pressure to be perfect. I feel this pressure to look right and act right and have it all together, because if I don't have it all together, then I lose trust. I don't have credibility to lead people or help people if I don't have it together myself. And one of the things that I've learned through doing this for 10 years now is that perfect is not actually what people want. Believe it or not, people love it when you're not perfect. People love it when you show your vulnerable side, or you have a weakness, or you have a mess up, or you have a mistake, because it helps them know that you're a real human just like them. I remember last year whenever I had an open enrollment for the Academy, which is my online training and coaching group for women with businesses. I was in coaching mode. So multiple times a day, I would go live from home. This was during the whole quarantine from home. And I'm going live, I've got my light, I've got my camera, and I am rapid fire answering questions. I'm helping people, answering questions about their business, answering questions about the Academy, really doing a big marketing push for open enrollment to add new members to my coaching group, the Business Boutique Academy. Well, during one particular answer, there was this woman named Deborah, and she had asked me in the chat something about multi-level marketings and direct sales. And I'm like, yes, Deborah, I'm answering her question. And y'all, in the middle of me being on, answering her question, I am in professional mode. You hear this little voice in the background go, "Mommy, I pee-peed in the potty." And y'all, everybody heard it. I go, "Huh? Conley pee-peed in the potty, everyone." Y'all, this moment, Conley was so proud because we had just potty trained him, and he wanted to announce to me and the whole Facebook community and everyone in the house. He went around the whole house going, "Daddy, I pee-peed in the potty. Carter, I pee-peed in the potty," telling everyone. He was so proud. Y'all, it was hilarious. It was one of those moments where in the moment you're going, did that damage my credibility? Did that damage trust? That was so unprofessional. And it was one of the favorite moments of the week, not just for me, but for every single person that was watching. I think we feel this pressure to be perfect, to have it all together, to not have those moments or missteps or mistakes, because we think, oh my gosh, it's gonna actually damage my brand or damage my ability to help people or seem trustworthy in their mind. And it's actually the exact opposite. I heard a quote one time: people will be impressed by your success, but they will connect with your weaknesses. They want to see you be imperfect because they're imperfect. They want to see you be human because they're human. And when they see that side of you, they realize, oh my gosh, she's just like me. He's just like me. There's actually more trust built in the vulnerability, in the real, authentic side of you, than in all of these illusions of trying to be perfect. So I want to help you with this today, whether this is in a side business or small business, your career, or just your life. I want to help you let go of the pressure to be perfect. The first way is I want you to focus on what's right. In any situation, you can focus on what's wrong and be mad about that, and there are plenty of reasons to be wrong when things go wrong, or you can focus on what's right. Let me give you an example. So I have 3 kids under the age of 6, which means I never sit down ever. Like, so much so that when Carter filled out one of those little sheets all about my mommy for Mother's Day, the line he was supposed to fill in was "she always," he filled in "walks around." It's like, yes, I never sit down. I'm picking up toys or getting milk in a sippy cup, or someone needs a snack, or someone needs help going to the potty. Like, I am never sitting down. Well, one particular Saturday, this was several months ago, I was sitting down. I had finally sat down. Everybody had all their things that they needed for approximately 30 seconds, and I could sit down and take one drink of coffee while it was actually still hot. That's a big deal. You know what I mean. Well, Conley comes up to me. "I want some Cheerios. I want some Cheerios. I want some Cheerios." That's how he calls them. I was like, "Get it yourself." Yeah, I did that. I was crazy. This 3-year-old at the time, I was like, "You can get the Cheerios yourself. You know where they are. You can drag a chair. You know where the bowls are. You can make this happen." So y'all, he did. He drags a chair over to the pantry. He gets the box of Cheerios. He gets a bowl from the pantry. He puts the bowl on the counter, and he proceeds to pour himself a bowl of Cheerios. And I heard it, and when I walked in the room and saw what was happening, this is what I observed. Yeah. Now you could look at this and you could say, this is a huge mess that I have to clean up. Is that true? Sure. You could be mad about that mess. You could stew and be angry, like, oh, I'm never gonna sit down again. I'm so mad about what's wrong. Or you could focus on what's right. child got himself some Cheerios. I got to sit down for another 2 minutes and drink 2 to 3 more sips of hot coffee. You can focus on what's right in any situation. You can be mad about what's wrong, or you can focus on what's right. And I guarantee you this, you will find what you're looking for. If you're looking for things in life to be mad about, if you're looking for imperfections in your business, in your life, in your relationships to be upset about, you will find them. If you're looking for those, you'll find them. There's plenty of them. But if you look for what's right, you'll find it. If you look for things to be happy about, thankful for, proud of, you'll find that too. Because you could look at this right here and say, that's a huge mess that I have to clean up later, which is true. Or you can look at that and say, that's a full bowl of Cheerios and I didn't get it. I didn't even have to get on my seat. In any situation, you can focus on what's right. When you focus on what's right, it's helping you let go of the pressure to be perfect and helping you have gratitude for the things that are going right in your life. Now, the second thing that you can do to help you let go of the pressure to be perfect is just simply laugh about what's wrong. In any situation when things go wrong, you can be mad about it or you can laugh about it. Now, I'm a playful personality, so I love to just laugh things off as much as you possibly can. Let me give you an example. So years ago, probably 5 years ago, I needed to order a bottle cooler for my son to take to daycare. He was starting daycare and they said, you've got to pack bottles. And I thought, okay, well, I need to get one of those small little coolers, you know what I mean? Like with a little handle on it that will hold 2 bottles because that's how many he needs, or maybe I'll get 2 of them if he needs more than that. But I just wanted one to take in the car, take to daycare. And I was like, well, I got to get something cute. That's my first child. Everything's got to be new, monogrammed, and perfect. So what do? I go on Etsy. I search through the bottle coolers. I find the perfect bottle cooler. It's so cute. It's like the perfect size to hold two bottles. I get his name monogrammed on it. It's blue. It's got a nice little handle. I'm like, this is perfect. I'm just going to throw it in my purse, take it with me, throw it in the baby bag, throw it in the stroller, wherever I need to throw it to take these bottles with me, whether it's to daycare or when I'm on the go. Can't wait to get this bottle cooler. I thought it feels a little expensive, but I'm like, it's monogrammed. I love supporting small businesses. It's a custom item. Sure, it's probably the upcharge, because it's just because it's custom and it's a small business, and I'm very pro small business. And then it came in the mail. Here's the bottle. Here's the cooler. Do you see this? I could pack a picnic for my whole stinking neighborhood in this cooler, y'all. What in the world? Minor detail of the measurements. Didn't read the measurements. Was it their fault? No, it was my fault. I ordered this. The picture looked very petite. On your phone when you're scrolling, it's a very small thumbnail. It looked like a small cooler that would hold 2 bottles, and I could fit 1,000 things in this. Listen, I could be mad about that. I could be mad about the wasted money because let's be honest, that thing's not going to daycare or in my stroller or in my purse. But now I just use it whenever I need to pack our entire refrigerator, if I need to. You can just laugh it off. You can be mad about what's wrong, or you can laugh it off. In any situation when things go wrong, you can beat yourself up. You can feel like a failure. You can talk, oh my gosh, the money wasted, and what am I gonna do? And now it's monogrammed. I certainly can't sell it or send it back. What am I gonna do? Or you can just laugh about it. You can use it for other things and laugh it off. That's a great way to let go of the pressure to be perfect. Focus on what's right. Laugh about what's wrong. And then the third way is to redefine good. Now, if in your mind, the only thing that's good is perfect, you're never gonna feel good about anything. Not any blog, not any product, not any post, not any relationship, not any party, not any interaction, not anything in your life. If the only way that you define good is perfect, you're never gonna feel good. So I wanna help you redefine good. Do you know that good can be a lot of different things? Good can be messy. Good can be hard. Good can be weird. Good can be different. Good can be crazy. I shared a story, this was several months ago. I went on a walk around the neighborhood with my 3 kids under age 6. And I had Mary Grace strapped to me, and Conley was on in the wagon, and Carter was on his bike. And it was a big production to get everybody's shoes on and get everybody choosing their appropriate riding contraption and get around the neighborhood and not get hit by a car. It was hard. It was exhausting, but it was also good. Hard things can be good. Weird things can be good. Messy things can be good. If good is only perfect, you're never gonna feel good. But good can be a lot of different things. When you redefine good, you realize that you're letting go of the pressure to be perfect and you're appreciating so many more things that were falling short of your standard of perfection before. Let me give you a ridiculous example, okay? So my son Conley decides that he loves the gingerbread man. He's been watching the gingerbread man on YouTube. He loves the gingerbread man video. Well, my mom is so great with my kids. She has a way of like connecting with them and all of her creative craziness in a way that they love. So unbeknownst to me, my mother, who's not the best seamstress, to say the least, decides that she is going to sew my children a gingerbread man. Are you ready for it? Good. Weird things can be good. Terrifying things that give you nightmares can be good. Y'all, as unattractive as this thing is, and I asked her permission before I ever brought this thing on set to tell this story for all of you. She said, oh, sure, I loved it. Conley loves it. I don't care. As crazy as it is, y'all, my son adores it. He snuggles with it every night and just cherishes this terrifying, crazy gingerbread man. You know what? Crazy can be good. Ugly, weird, different things that would never normally meet your standard of perfection can be good. So what matters more? That we buy a perfect, awesome, perfectly sewn gingerbread man with a smile from the store? Or that my child's happy? Because I guarantee you, he loves that gingerbread man way more because his Grammy made it for him. It's good. It's weird, unattractive, but it's good. Redefine good. If the only thing that can ever be good for you is perfect, you're missing out on a lot of good things. You're missing out on seeing what's right in a situation. You're missing out on the laughter that comes from what's wrong, like a giant bottle cooler or a crazy gingerbread man. You're missing out on so much. I've learned a lot from my kids. I've learned a lot from my mom. And one of the things that I have learned the most is to redefine what's good. When you do these three things, you can let go of the pressure to be perfect and you can actually enjoy yourself and your life a whole lot more.